$1,375. Yes, you heard it right. 1,375 is what a grande size of La Mer costs. Now, even a mini that, let's see, is 0.5 ounces, would you believe that's $100? So I've never tried La Mer, but I wanted to try a dupe. There are so many people that have put that kind of money out for La Mer. And if you use it and love it and you can afford it, I think that is great. I can't afford it. So I went out and bought the one I felt was the best dupe from all the articles I read. I researched for hours online looking at different people who had reviewed La Mer. And the one that I came up with that seemed the closest was Mario Badescu. This is the seaweed night cream. And the main ingredient, the seaweed, is what the La Mer is known for. Now, don't let the color put you off. It ain't easy being green. This is green, but boy, it feels great. Now, I know the Nivea because I've talked about it before. The old-fashioned Nivea is also supposed to be a dupe, but I love this so much more. The Nivea on my skin, it's very thick. And if you put some on your hand, it doesn't budge a little bit. This has sort of like a medium texture. So it's not super thick, but it's not super thin either. It goes right into the skin, feels so silky, beautiful. Now, the Nivea right now on my skin, that would be way too heavy. I would end up with maybe a rash or a lot of redness because anytime I use a moisturizer that's super thick, because I have mature, sensitive skin, it becomes too occlusive, like my skin is suffocating. And then what happens is I get the redness and a rash. Now, just think about this. This is $22. And the mini, which is only, let's see, the mini is 0.5 ounces, and this is 1 full ounce. So $200 is what it would cost in La Mer for 2 minis to equal this size that's $22. So what a savings. The next product I want to talk about is one I have purchased, which is Paula's Choice BHA. The reason I purchased it was I suffered with acne all of my life. I don't break out much anymore now that I'm 58, but because of the acne and all the manipulation of the skin that I've done over the years, I have enlarged pores right under the eyes, right in this area next to the cheeks. The rest of my skin is pretty smooth, and the forehead, my forehead has a lot of texture also. That's where I had the worst acne growing up, and the pores are enlarged from all of that going on. Well, I loved the Paula's Choice. There's nothing wrong with that. It runs $32, and I was glad to pay it at that time because it really did help my skin. But I found one that I read about online had almost the same ingredients for $10.99. And that's this one from Peach Slices. I love this. Now, don't let the acne fool you. You don't have to have acne to use this. I rarely will break out. I broke out a couple weeks ago, and it's mostly when I'm trying products and something's a little too occlusive, I'll get some acne. But this has everything similar to Paula's. It's got BHA and AHA exfoliants. Now, what's great about this is you're gently exfoliating your skin as you get older. All this manipulation and scrubs can be a bit much. Sometimes we'll get micro tears if the granules are too thick or rough. So I'm very careful about what I use to exfoliate my skin. I just take one of my cotton pads, put some of this. Now this is a liquid. I want to show you the texture of this. This is just like water, like this. Now another thing that on Paula's site, they always say you don't even need to wipe off with a pad. You could just put it in your hand like this, put it on your fingers and tap it into your skin. That's even more gentle. If you're like me and just wiping across your face with any washcloth or rag gives you this instant redness, that's how sensitive my skin is, then maybe patting it in would work even better for you. What I like is when I put this on and I do use a pad, any residue of makeup, even though I've washed my face twice, sometimes there's some caught up in my hairline, or around the edge of the face, and I might take this and wipe and get a little bit of makeup off. So that's why I do like to use a pad, but you could pat this in. So you could buy almost 3 of these for the price of one Paula's Choice. This is the same number of ounces, which is 4.05 ounces as Paula's. So I say go with this. If you love videos like this about saving money on skincare and skincare dupes, let me know in the comments. I appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video or found it very helpful. Remember, I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. I love you all so much. I hope you have an amazing week. Mwah!